And welcome back. So, Euphoria season 3 fixes one problem but creates a bigger one. After nearly 4 years, Euphoria is finally back with season 3. And while fans hoped the new season would clean up some long standing issues, the premiere proves something surprising. Fixing old mistakes doesn't always seem better storytelling. Let's break it down. One of the biggest criticism of Euphoria has always been its habit of introducing intense, shocking storyline only to abandon them completely. Think back to season 1, the violent fallout between Nate, Maddie, and Tyler, or season 2 where Rue gets entangled with a dangerous drug dealer Laurie. These weren't small side plots, they were major high stake arcs that simply disappeared. Now season 3 finally revisits one of them. Right from the premiere, Rue's storyline picks up where things left off with Laurie. Through her narration, we learn that years have passed and Laurie has tracked her down. But instead of a nuanced continuation, the show takes a jarring turn. Rue now owns Laurie an absurd amount of money, over $40 million, and is forced into drug trafficking to repay it. What follows is a series of disturbing and uncomfortable sequences where Rue and Faye smuggle drugs across borders in extreme ways. It's intense, gritty, and honestly hard to watch. So, yes, technically, Euphoria fixes a major plot hole. The Laurie storyline is no longer forgotten. But here's the problem, it comes at the cost of Rue's character. Instead of growth, we get regression. After everything Rue has been through, addiction, trauma, recovery attempts, the storyline drags her right back into the center of drug abuse. It feels less like a natural continuation and more like a forced escalation. The show had an opportunity to evolve her journey, but instead it doubles down on her lowest point. And that raises a bigger question. Why this storyline? Out of all the unresolved arc, why bring back the one that pushes the main character backward instead of forward? Fans have been waiting to see consequences for other major events, especially Nate's past action, yet those threads remain untouched. It creates a frustrating imbalance. The show chooses shock value over emotional payoff. Looking ahead, this doesn't inspire much confidence. If season 3 continues revisiting old plot lines in a way that feel rushed or unsatisfying, it risks repeating the same mistake just louder this time. And with creator Sam Levinson still writing the series largely on his own, that narrow perspective may continue to limit the story's potential. At this point, the question isn't whether Euphoria can fix its past, it's whether it's know what kind of story it actually wants to tell, because based on this premiere, the answer might not be good one. Thank you for watching. Bye.